Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. As most of you know, I'm an image analyst. I analyze photos and videos, have for a long time. Primarily, it's of sky phenomena, but here recently I've seen an increase of unusual activity caught on security cameras, and that's what we're going to look at in this video. People that shared these videos with me described them as apparitions. They'd never seen anything like this before, and to be honest, some of this stuff specifically I haven't seen either. So we're going to get right to it. Strange activity caught on security cameras. Here we go. Christian Fox out of Ontario. This security camera is inside of a department store, and notice the activity right here to the lower left. Watch what it does. It doesn't behave like a typical insect or even a dust particle. Did you see how it just accelerated? That was at original speed. So we're going to look at it again. Check this out. Instant replay shows this thing accelerate and disappears in less than a second. What in the world? So we're going to zoom in and slow it down. What is this thing? Just kind of sitting there in front of the camera. That was in slow motion. And again, it accelerated and disappeared in less than a second. Going to zoom in a little bit tighter. There's the apparition, whatever you want to call it. And watch it take off. There it goes. As if it was under its own power. Here it is in a different format. I just simply adjusted the lighting and color. And you can see the outer edge is a little bit darker than the interior. The interior seems to be transparent, or at least semi-transparent. Watch this thing take off. It just literally, in the blink of an eye, it disappeared. It was gone. But here's what's strange about this. This is obviously very unusual in itself, but it returned. This thing took off at a high rate of speed, and there it is again. It came back. And so it was almost as if this thing was under some sort of intelligent control, just kind of flying around the room when nobody was there during the overnight hours. Pretty wild, right? This next video was sent in out of Springfield, Missouri. The viewer described it as an apparition. And as you'll see, the video by Sean F., it does indeed look like it's transparent, semi-transparent. Check this out. This is looking to the right of his house. This is a security camera. This is in the middle of the night. What in the world? If that's a person, they don't appear to be touching the ground, and they're partially invisible. Isn't that wild? And notice everything else in the video. The neighbor's front porch. You can see the neighbor's car, the driveway. There's a tree in the video. Everything else looks normal. This thing, whatever it was, an apparition maybe, looks to be semi-transparent. And right here, I slowed it down and I paused it right there whenever this thing first entered the field of view. You can still see the neighbor's front porch post through the, whatever it is, walking on the right side of his house. See how it looks semi-transparent? Doesn't appear to be touching the ground unless it's just some sort of a weird angle, optical illusion. It continues around this tree. But again, notice the post on the front porch of his house, the hand railing, the tree, the neighbor's house, the light pole over there, the neighbor's house across the street, the sidewalk. Everything else looks normal with the exception of that he had never seen before. This happened only one time, and this is in original speed, by the way. It almost looks like this thing, whatever it is, took off running, but it doesn't appear to be running. It just started moving faster for some reason. Very bizarre video footage out of Springfield, Missouri. Here we're going to look at what were being described as two entities on camera. This first video was sent in by Lindsay Caruso. This occurred at 3 o'clock in the morning. Check this out. What you're going to see is something appear at the bottom of the screen, and it moves across the entire room in 1 second. Not like 2 or 3 seconds, like it's some sort of a cat or a dog strolling across the room at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:21 to be exact. And number two, their cat's sitting up here in the chair asleep. But whatever this was, it had enough horsepower to activate the security camera. And notice how the cat up in the chair seems to be woken up by this thing. And it cleared the entire room in 1 second. We'll play it again. Notice how the cat kind of wakes up there, and you'll see the cat raise his head right there. Like, what was that? But according to them, there wasn't anything else in the house. There it is again. Again. And again. These are just different formats. And it cleared the entire room in 1 second. So if that would have been another family pet, which it wasn't, it wouldn't have made it across the entire room that fast. This was a huge mystery. They had never seen anything like this on their security camera, didn't know how to even describe it. Here it is in just a different format. I was looking for maybe, legs or a tail or something like that. It had none of that. It was just some sort of a vertical. I would describe it as an apparition because it does look like it's semi-transparent. Just super bizarre. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Again, we're just analyzing what was in the video. All I've done is kind of mix up the formats a little bit to give a little different perspective. But whatever it was, it moved across the entire room once again in less than 1 second. I don't get videos like this all the time, but sometimes these videos that come in are definitely worth a second look. And this was one of those videos. These are just different formats, again, of whatever that was moving across the room, again, in 1 second's time. And this thing must have had mass because it activated the motion sensors on the security camera. Like this video here out of Seven Hills, Ohio, sent in by Allison. Some of you may have already seen this. For those of you that haven't, I want to at least play it and fast forward because this is another example of some sort of a semi-transparent object floating through the room that had enough mass to activate the camera in the house. And this thing just kind of meandered around their living room here during the overnight hours, whatever it was, and then disappeared. And you can see it kind of reflecting right there. Let me go back a little bit. You can see it right there reflecting off of the coffee table. What in the world is going on? So it's no telling what these security cameras are picking up all the time that record 24/7, especially during the overnight hours, like this little thing right here that zipped across that room, activating the security camera, moving across the room in 1 second's time. Unbelievable. If you guys have any photos or videos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.